We're in battle already.
Yes.
Yeah, by the way, congratulations to Ang Pong Tang, by the way. Go ahead and message me on Twitch, bud. Okay, no giveaway, hashtag KOTS, good luck. Okay, let's go, everybody. In the meantime, sit back, relax, enjoy.
Okay, let's take a look at what the most prominent ships are for this one. For me, from looking at JC's side of things, 5 destroyers. 5 destroyers.
That's the first time we see 5 destroyers. Wow.
That's big. That's big.
That's a very
the most
heavy...
prominent ship for me in this one is probably gonna... Well, we've all seen all of these ships, so there's nothing particularly special on that side, but the one on the other side is probably going to be, from the cat side, is probably the Ragnar. We haven't seen too much Ragnar, so let's give that a little bit of love so far. Ragnar, no torpedoes, pure gunboat. It's a very, very strong gunboat. A bit boring to play though, but having radar, managing, and obviously being got some armor, it's got a lot of HP for a destroyer. It's not something you would ever want to be getting into a gunfight with.
No. But it's actually interesting that to see like 5 destroyers were chosen from JC team. And look, you know, there's 2 heavy cruisers and the Napoli, Delny, and Yang Ragnar on the Cats team. So let's just see how this pans out for the lot of use for destroyers for JC. See how they pull that off.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of destroyers all streaking towards the sea cap.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how this works, but just by looking at this angle here, I'm just trying to think, like, there's gonna be a lot of action here at sea. I can feel it.
One thing I will note about bringing this many destroyers, you're really relying on their damage output and their ability to go for caps to really make up for the HP deficit you obviously take when you have so many ships like this. They're like 70,000 hit points down to start off the bat with, which is never good. And then when you cop a massive hit like that and the Delny straight up, yeah, that's not going to be great either, is it?
No. That Delny just lost half its health already.
Exactly. So any HP loss like that, it's not going to be very good whatsoever. Meanwhile, the Cat's Delny, he didn't lose nearly quite so much.
Actually might cop these torps.
No, he can't because they're deep waters.
Oh, that's a good point.
So he is turning to, well, quote unquote, dodge them, but he's more likely just trying to dodge all the shells that come in towards him.
Yeah. Yeah, the funny thing is that with counter-attacking deep water torps, if your destroyers can not be taken up by deep water torps, at least you can be the sacrificial person to actually reveal the torps.
Big hit into the Yang there.
Yeah.
Big hits into him. That's not what you want to be seeing whatsoever.
Yeah, Cats is really focusing well on...
Cats has been shooting very well. Like, I mean, all those shots managing to put some massive damage into these destroyers. It's kind of exactly what you want against a lineup like this. The more HP you can chunk off them, the less ability they have to be playing around with these destroyers in more aggressive positions.
That's right.
Yu Yang versus Yu Yang, they're spotting each other now, so it's not great.
No.
JC really needs to put the hurt onto this Yu Yang that's been trying to go for the sea cap, but the shells are coming in. Oh, Ragnar ate a torp. Oh, that's not good for Cats. Losing that much HP on the Ragnar, that does hurt.
That does hurt a fair bit.
And especially if you get a Ragnar down to low HP, he's got to play extremely, extremely carefully then, because he doesn't have torpedoes, so it's not like he can turn into a pure torpedo boat at that point. He's got to, be super careful if he does anything like that.
That is very true.
Oh, looks like the Cats team now has decided, hey, we can't see any of these destroyers. Let's all just turn to shoot the St. Vincent, and St. Vincent has got 3 fires burning on him at the moment, so that's not great for the St. Vinny under any stretch of the imagination.
At the moment, I mean, like, I'm seeing some interesting gameplay going on for Cats from this angle, and just while watching at it. Like, the Ragnar lost half its health, but it's actually fallen away back from B. But it's interesting to see what JC will do with the Delny and the Daring moving together, closing in on the B cap.
Cats is going for a repush here on the A flank, it looks like.
Yeah,
we have the Napoli smoking up now, trying to push back in, I think, and the Ohio looks like he's moving forward. Where are they turning now? Are they turning to head towards Bravo? That's my question. Hirugamo did smoke up the Des Moines, so there's that just radar denial area.
You got a good point though. I mean, like, just sort of looking at the Ohio has angled themselves towards A. The Napoli, on the other hand, was just like kine away from A.
Ooh, Carbon gets the Delny.
Oh wow!
Nails the Delny. That's pretty awesome. Yu Yang though on C side, he's left from 300 hit points. That's not great. This Yu Yang on the Cat side though, he's on just under 3,000 hit points. So these Yu Yangs, they got to play extremely carefully.
Hmm.
That Yu Yang does get spotted again. Well, Cats is looking to make the repush here on the C flank now that they look like they have the advantage here.
That is very true.
Oh, here we go. Here's the repush on A here happening. Marseille is regrouped with the Ohio. Napoli is pushing out wide. They're wanting to retake this A cap, and I don't think there's going to be too much to stop them from doing this. Look at the Stalingrad, Ragnar, etc. over here. They're not necessarily doing a huge amount at the moment. Oh, shots from Kaba. They're trying to start working down on this Marseille. I mean, this is where the Kaba excels at long range, but shots from Marseille coming out. Those... And he manages to dodge most of those shells. That's pretty damn good going. He has popped reload boosted over this Marseille. Let's see if his next salvo is going to do any better than the first one. Shots are out. Looking a lot better this time. Yeah, that's a huge salvo into the Kaba. Just took half of his remaining HP off. And Bourgon has popped his reload booster as well. He's shooting HE at this Kaba now. Kaba not having a fantastic rudder shift. It means it's really difficult to actually be able to try and dodge a lot of these shells. More shots coming in from the Bourgon. Is he going to dodge these? He doesn't. He does catch one, and that sets him on fire, unfortunately. So that's going to burn for a bit. I don't think it's enough to kill him. Ragnar regrouped with this Bourgon, Yu Yang, and Marseille push. They're now all going in together, trying to do their very best. And, well, Napoli and Ohio in A have actually pushed in, and Marseille is going through the little gap there in towards the center of the map.
It's interesting.
Fantastic stuff.
It's actually pretty good, fair play, what they're doing at the moment. Cats is like Ohio is actually taking a little bit of a beating at the moment, but I can not see any big major push going on yet, except the Kremlin and JC is coming in the middle near Bravo.
This Ohio has just been getting absolutely smashed. This Des Moines AP on broadsides is absolutely and incredibly punishing. Oh, torpedoes coming in at the Napoli. Is he going to dodge them all? I think he does.
I think so.
Oh boy, this Marseille. Here we go. Marseille v Kremlin. Is he going to push forward into the Kremlin?
Maybe.
Is he going to?
Maybe not. Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't want to do that. But he is trying to shoot that St. Vinny on the other flank. St. Vinny's on 3,700 health. He's going to go down. St. Vinny goes 3, 2, 1. He's dead.
He's gone.
Excellent stuff. So this push has gone actually really quite well for them. Now the thing is, they've got to start trying to loop back around and nail those ships in the center. Otherwise, things are not going to go too well for them. Kremlin shuts out Napoli. Napoli weathers the storm well. This Ohio, though, he's been not having the most fun experience in the world, getting perma-spotted by this Harugamo, and this Des Moines is absolutely punishing him.
The daring
Shots
as well.
out of Des Moines.
He's actually getting burnt down, unfortunately, just like how we saw like the Kremlin was getting burnt down in the other game.
Yeah, 100%. So this Ohio, he's not long left for this world. He's going to go down. There's not much he can really do in this situation.
He's getting absolutely smashed, this poor thing. And there goes the Ohio.
There he goes.
Focus fire by JC.
Oh yeah, that focus fire was excellent, and now all of them can start to try and turn their attention to this Napoli that's been trying to kind of cap A, but unsuccessfully.
Yeah, and you know, I have to say that's actually fair play. You know, distraction going on from KOTS at the moment, luring the majority of their resources over towards A. So it's just like they overcommitted themselves towards A, and most of the fleet that's really scattered over at Charlie is now have to regroup over towards the main area. But honestly, trying to chase down those destroyers, the Khabarovsk and the Yang, there's no point.
You're
in
never
doing that.
catching them unless they screw up. And unfortunately for the Khabarovsk, he's been caught up by the Ragnar, and well, Gon's got shots out at him. He's trying to border hump. Not enough to save him, though.
No.
And it's Napoli, though, looking back at A. There's a Des Moines coming up around behind you, mate. Oh, that's never what you want to see. A Des Moines coming straight up behind you. And those auto-loading 203 guns.
That's going to look brutal right behind you.
Yeah. That's really not what you want to be seeing.
Look at that.
Napoli, but this Des Moines is just going, feed me the damage, and he's just pounding this dude. So much damage going into him, and he's going to go down. Bulgon does eat torps on the other end of the map from the Yu Yang, though, but yeah, goodbye, Napoli. You had a good run, buddy.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bad luck,
And
though.
now this Marseille stuck in the middle. What can he do?
Yeah, this I must say is like, you know, he's got to move now. He's got radared by the Stalingrad. He has no choice. He's got to move.
He dodges the first set from the Des Moines. As he dodges the second salvo, it doesn't really matter too much if he doesn't.
Oh, this Delny is coming over to rush on the Marseille.
Delny's coming forward. Delny's got balls. What's he wanting to do?
He's going to rush into the Marseille, I think.
Looks like it. Jump onto this Stelly. See how he does. I mean, his name sums it up perfectly. No rush, no life. He's got to commit. His name says it all. Unfortunately, though, he completely whiffs it. He didn't have the HP for it.
I felt,
no rush, no life,
that.
and clearly, well, he chose no life in the end.
I felt that.
So, man, he goes down there. And, yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty comprehensive JC win.
Yeah. It's actually...
Ooh, Citadels on the Kremlin from the Marseille. That was brutal. But the Kremlin just follows up by just donking him straight through the bow.
There you go, gone.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Ooh, hang on. This may not be over yet. This isn't over. Hang on, this has changed around now because of that. Yu Yang can get Bravo here, and there's nothing JC can actually do to contest this. There's actually a chance here JC can actually win this with the 2 caps, provided the Yu Yang gets it. So, this is going to come down now to how the rest of the team plays this. So there's a Bulgon that is pushing this Daring and this Yu Yang hard. Yu Yang still alive on 300 HP. He is launching torps, trying to do what he can to slow this Bulgon down. Ragnar, though, is doing a fantastic job and sitting in front of him, acting as a bit of a screen.
Yes.
Torpedoes from the Daring coming in towards Bulgon. Looks like we're going to get 1, maybe 2 torpedoes. One
Maybe
torpedo.
one. Yeah.
Good stuff. And I think, oh, that's actually turned them broadside onto the Yang torpedoes. Oh, that's fantastic.
Damn.
That's actually fantastic torpedoes. Look at that. He turned broadside onto those Yang torpedoes and
He's gone.
nailed. That actually puts JC back in the lead, even with one cap.
Yep, yep.
They can still win this match.
That
And now
they
they're
can.
focusing this Ragnar out with the Daring and the Stalingrad. It's brutal. That was honestly some incredible torpedoes. Both from the Yang and the Daring there. It worked out perfectly to turn that bug on and nail him. So very well done to those guys.
That's actually very exceptional gameplay there from JC. Just by looking at it, they actually deliberately lured cats in, and they took the, try to, catch the mice. Well, the mice are catching back. But
Forced
the
him to
cats,
turn one way, and unfortunately for him, as soon as he turned, he got perfectly broadside on to those other torpedoes. The cross top was absolutely phenomenal. You couldn't have asked for better.
Oh, the Stalingrad launched ASW attack on the Marseille, and also to try and reveal their position. Well, they worked.
Oh boy, so
The question is, the two Marseilles.
if Cats here does get one kill, I think that's enough for them to put them back in the lead.
Yes.
So, if this Ragnar is able to ever find this Yu Yang, and I don't think he's going to be able to, he doesn't have any more speed boost left. This Ragnar is completely and utterly useless in this fight. This Stalingrad that's right down in the southern end of the map, if he can get some fantastic salvos into either the Des Moines or the enemy Stalingrad, that might be enough to change this game around. But first, it requires them to be spotted. And so far, that hasn't quite been the case. The Marseille, both Marseilles are still unable to see them, and the Yu Yang is not able to see that. So, Marseille, he's getting torpedoed at the moment from the Daring, pushing forward, trying to just watch out for those torps. Is he going to be able to dodge them all? Oh, this is a close one, but it looks like he's going to be able to dodge it. Oh, skims the paint.
But look at the next cross torp right there.
Oh, even more torpedoes. Here we go. So, pushing forward now, they're going to try and nail this Stalingrad. I think that's the ship they're going for, because they can't see the Hiroshima, they can't see the Daring.
Two waves of torps coming in. See that? Another two wave of torps coming in towards the Marseille.
Another couple. The cross torp action.
Oh, is they going to both hit them both?
It might very well. If this Marseille doesn't go down to these front torps,
oh wow!
Can he get
look at that cross torp?
Can he get the double torp? Can he get the double torp? He goes down, but it's enough to protect the back one. And
just by that much.
He doesn't dodge that torpedo. He does eat that torpedo, and I think that's going to be GG straight for JC.
Wow!
Now, there he goes. There he goes. Bloody well done. Oh, that was fantastic to see. Stalingrad here is probably going to go down, but that's not going to be enough, I don't think.
Oh, Stalingrad's down.
He's going to go down, but that's not going to be enough, really.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it was actually impressive to see that.
Unless, and I say unless, this Stalingrad that's pushing in, if he can either kill the Des Moines, let alone get into A, in a minute 27, they might have a chance at this game.
They might.
It's a very big might, but it is still possible. Ragnar, no more heals, no more radar, no more speed boost. It's just him and his guns versus these destroyers here. And that's not going to be a fun one to be fighting. He's spotted. Daring's opened up. Ragnar opening up. Harugumo opens up. Ragnar needs to switch his focus fire to the Harugumo, but that's a ton of damage coming in from Harugumo and Daring, and well,
there you go.
There's the GG.
JC has taken the lead and sealed the game right there, folks. That is
huge. Congrats to JC for that first one. That was oh boy, that was a game and a half.
That was
what we love to see.
That was a one